a while since I've been trying to get you on here,
Yeah,
man.
crazy, man. Running
so,
around forever, but we made it.
so what's new with Jerry West nowadays, man? What's going on with you?
I mean, the latest, trying to lock in this Twork battle, get this going. Uh, there's a couple of other matches that even off URL that I'm trying to do before the year is out. Even my home league, trying to do another week of hard battle. So, yeah, I'm trying to be active for the rest of this year.
Okay. s- So the Twork battle, that's what everybody's talking about. Everybody was kind of disappointed. Obviously, Twork had some personal issues that he had to deal with.
Right.
Um, how when did you know that the battle wasn't going down that weekend?
During the like I knew there was a possibility, but I found out like officially, like midway through the event. So he definitely hit me up ahead of time and let me know what was going on. So, but at the event, you know, you can't really tell everybody everything until everything is over. You know what I'm saying? So I knew, but I still kept in the back of my mind that it was a possibility. Maybe he probably would try to shake it and still see if he could do it. But he did let me know what was going on and if he was able to do it or not. So
And
I
uh,
know.
and what was your reaction when you found that this wasn't going down?
Oh, I was definitely disappointed because that was our first time in New Orleans. The crowd was amazing. Like the energy was. I really wanted to perform for that crowd. Like the first time in New Orleans, the stuff that I had was for New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of material for them as well. So of course, like not being able to battle, period, and then to watch other battles and they getting love and they getting excitement, and in your mind it's like, yo, I came in here and rocked it too. Like, so of course, like just being a battler, period, is something that I wanted to do, but it didn't happen. So just got to just get ready for the next situation.
And what happens now with Twerk versus Jerry West?
So we campaigning right now to see if we can get it on Summer Madness. So that's gonna go down to the fans. That's gonna go down to everybody supporting the battle and trying to get it done there. So I mean we're definitely gonna get it done in September, but we aiming for Summer Madness. So
Oh, so there is an event in September though.
yeah, there's a light work card, September 10th. Yeah,
Okay.
light work card. I think it's yeah, it's a light work card coming
And
up. I think it's two events in September actually. I know there's one for sure on the 10th, the light work card, and I think it's another one the next week.
oh wow, so they got three events in
Yeah,
September.
three
On
jump. Yeah, all the week.
Wow. And as far as these the events before Summer Madness, do you know if it's an app event or is it on caffeine?
That's a good question. I'm assuming that they're app events though. No,
Okay.
no, no. I'm lying. The light work card is a caffeine event because caffeine promoted it. It's on
Okay.
the caffeine channel. They the one that promoted the light. So I think that's a caffeine event. Whichever one is the next week, I think that's an app event.
Okay. And and what is more than likely to happen with Twerk and Cherry West? Is it going to be on light work or are we going to see it on Summer Madness?
It's looking like one or the other, but from the fans' reactions and the tagging the URL and Twitter and everywhere, it's like we're kind of leaning. So it's like a 50-50 right now. It's like a 50-50 toss up. So it depends on how much more work and how much more campaigning we do and how much more the fans keep like spamming, like they want to see it on there, they want to see it on there. So this battle is really in the fans' hands. So it's up to
Where do you want this battle to take place at though?
I mean, Summer Madness, of course, because it's the biggest, one of the biggest cards of the year, and I never been on Summer Madness, so it's like I definitely want to be a part of that too. So I mean, if I had to choose, of course, I would go with Summer Madness because it's a big event,
Yeah.
big, So yeah, definitely, and I think it really would make up for not battling on that last card. It would be, it's a perfect like it's a gesture, it's a good gesture.
And have you talked to Twerk about hey about where he thinks this battle should happen at?
I mean, we both went on. So we did I was on his channel and we did like the verses. You know, Twork had a verses on the
Yeah.
caffeine. So I did one with him, and before we even started it, we spoke about the battle, and we both let the people know that we both want this battle to be on Summer Madness. Like we both spoke on it, and we both was trying to get the fans to kind of, you know, push for that. So yeah, we definitely in agreements to getting it on that platform.
So if you had to tell the URL and the fans right now about why this battle should be on Summer Madness, what would you say right now?
I mean, for one, on Twerk's end is obvious him being, you know, one of the most electric superstars in the game right now. But me just being just as electric and as being a tactician and not knowing what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I always got something
Mm,
in the back. Like it's just an exciting battle that you know to expect moments. You know what I'm saying? Like in Summer Madness should be the place where the moment should be held. So
okay. All right. All right. Hopefully we get to see that, man. So
yeah,
this is an exclusive right here for me. So
that,
I hope we get to see this on Summer Madness, man. I mean, there's only two matches announced, and but wouldn't you have to change up your material because you
oh yeah,
had
definitely.
your so wouldn't that take time also?
Yeah,
Because some people like that 30-day prep, and you won't be getting a 30-day prep.
No. I mean, to be honest, I've had battles where I had a week prep, so and still was able to pull it off and perform. But I feel like still having material though, so it's basically kind of reconstructing. And some of my bars, I kind of like put them out there already, so I can't use some of them. But yeah, you got to redirect them to the time frame and where you are. A
Mm,
what you got going on. So a little bit of reconstruction going on. I want to say about 25% of my material as a whole has to be reconstructed.
okay.
So a
Now,
little
now,
bit each round.
now, before this battle happened, Anwar was on. I think he was on Champion or one of the media platforms. He said that Twork was giving you that shot. What's your response behind that?
It's coming from Anwar. You know what I'm saying? It's his, that he manages Twerk, so of course, he gotta he gotta paint the pictures and the narrative, you know what I'm saying? But okay, let's be realistic. Twerk's coming back. His last battle was Snake Eyes. He did amazing. But before that, with the whole talks of, messing up in certain battles or, being suspended or whatever the case may be. So you mix that with his brand, which a lot of people is not really gonna care about that. So it's like no matter what Twerk does, he's still on like that level. But me personally, I feel like, with me coming back and only because I had an injury, I was going for like almost a year pretty much for injury. And to come back with that performance against Luke Castro, it's like I definitely I'm in my own lane. I'm in my own situation. So I don't think it's even a shot going to anybody. I think this was just a match that was supposed to happen anyway. And this is just where
Mm.
we at with it now.
How,
We were
how
supposed
did
to. Mhm.
how did this battle between you and Twerk come about? Who was contacted first?
So originally we both had different opponents. I had Ace, but that was on the card uh that just passed down to the wire. I was supposed to
Oh,
have that one, and Twork had a different opponent. Twork had a real name Brandon. So I think 2 weeks before the New Orleans card happened, I got a call. We both got separate calls, basically. Oh, we want y'all to battle each other. So we was
wow.
all right. Fuck. So we had a little under 2 weeks to be honest, because once they made the battle, because we was like everybody's opponents kept changing, things kept changing. So we're not sure yet. So we like, once we get the contract is signed, and we know for sure this is what we want to do, then we can start prepping. Me personally, as a battle rapper, I don't start prepping for a battle until I know for sure that I'm locked in with opponents. So when you give me a contract, it's signed by both parties, and my deposit is sent, all right, this is serious. Time to start writing. Because there's been plenty battles I had, and you're like, we're gonna do this battle, and it never happened. I was supposed to battle T-Top, I was supposed to battle DNA, I was supposed to battle. It's been plenty battles. And I learned my lesson from that. So I'm not preparing, because for me personally, if I prepare for you and the battle gets tossed completely, I'm not gonna want to battle you again. So that's why I don't write for nobody until I know it's for sure. Because if you say the match not going down, I didn't write, I didn't lose that energy or that hunger. I didn't do anything yet. So I'm not going to lose that momentum to battle you. So if with this battle is the case, we had a little under 2 weeks to prepare. Once we knew for sure what was happening, we had a little under 2 weeks to prepare, and we were just going off the momentum of, it first time being in New Orleans and just trying to, get crazy. So
Okay. Well, and Ace Amin, so you were supposed to battle him. Is that battle getting rescheduled, or
no, because it wasn't finalized. So what it is,
the business wasn't done then?
right? There was no contract. It was it was a battle put out there. Say, yo, we want to do this battle. What you think? I'm like, sure, let's get it on. And before they even sent anything out, the battle was changed. We're gonna get a different opponent. So for me, once a contract is signed, once a contract is given out, signed, and the deposit is sent to me, that means it's an official battle. Anything else is just talk. It's just hearsay. It's just talk. So
Do you feel what do you feel like because I feel like a lot of people were picking Twork in this battle. Do you feel like you're an underdog
of course,
going into this battle against Twork?
yeah. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? As far as if you put our careers together, we're not even talking about bar wise or ability or whatnot. We're talking about what impact we both had on the culture. Our impacts were totally different. So if you go based upon who you know more, Twork is more of a household name. There's still a lot of people out there who probably don't even know who I am or not seen much of my battles anyway. Twork had so much of a bigger impact. Of course, from the outside looking in, it's going to look like that. That's the common sense of the situation. And you could be as confident as you want in yourself, but before a battle happens, all you have is the facts. All you have people are.
And you were your underdog in your previous battle against Lou Castro also. Yep. And you, oh my God, you went crazy, man. What's the difference between the Jerry West that from a year ago from where we're at today?
I mean, as time go by, you always get mentally better as far as the structure of your material. So I feel like, honestly, that's what got better for me is the structure, my bar placement, the way I'm, putting my bars together and the way I'm delivering it. I feel like I'm more structured now. I'm more honed in on my opponent because usually it's just moments and random bars and name flips. I feel like now my material is more for my opponent now. It's just structured.
And are you under a contract deal with the URL? Like, do you got more battles coming up with the URL?
No, I don't have. Right now it's just battle to battle. It's like as a battle happens, you get one battle, fulfill that, and then move on. So no, I'm not under a multi-battle contract or whatnot. No.
So